this is part 2 of my New Who DVD little collection. Again, slightly unusual because of course these are stored in a box because well, I haven't got enough shelf space. But anyway, not important. So I finished the other one with my love of the Jodie Whittaker era, and this is exactly where I'm starting off. So Jodie Whittaker started, and series 11, US edition, by the way. And I don't get episode listings with these, so I have to make up my own. So that's what I do. Not one episode on this was not that great. They're all brilliant. I love them all. There are one or two which are maybe not as good as a lot of the others. One or two of them I do tend to skip a lot, but that's only because of the subject matter. Like the Witchfinders, I'm not really great with witch-finding stuff. It kind of gets under my skin, so I'm not too keen on them. But it's still a decent episode. That's the thing. And anyway, episodes which go back into the past, I'm not so fussed about them either. I usually prefer episodes of Doctor Who. My favourite episodes have always been the ones set on other planets or in space. But 10 episodes. Didn't dislike one of them. Loved the premiere is brilliant. When I looked at the premiere, saw that, I was in there. I was there. I thought, I'm gonna love this era, And there are 4 episodes in this series which are set on other planets or other moons or in space or places anywhere like that. And that's partly what I love about it. Ghost Monument, Serenka Conundrum, that's set on some junk moon or something, or asteroid now I think it is. Kabland is set on another moon, is set on an alien moon, and the Battle of Ranskoy-Kolos, the conclusion, is set on another planet as well, and I absolutely love that one. The outstanding episode for me on this is Rosa. For me, one of the greatest episodes of Doctor Who I think ever made. I believe that should have won at least one BAFTA, because Vinette Robinson, who plays Rosa Parks, is just amazing. But that for me is one of the greatest Doctor Who episodes ever. Certainly for New Who. In this, of course, new format that they had with New Who. But all 10 episodes, loved them. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic first series for Jodie Whittaker. So series 11. Next, we have series 12, which is, again, loved it. Brilliant. Again, US edition. I don't like the UK edition because they're all fold-outs, and I do not like fold-outs. But I prefer the US edition anyway. I prefer the packaging. Mind you, it costed a lot of money, but there you go. But again, had to make my own episode listing for it, which I love doing anyway. I've got a bit of a thing for design and art and design. It's an interest of mine. So 10 episodes again, loved them all. Not one I did not like. The outstanding one on here for me is Spyfall, Part 1 and Part 2 particularly as well. Spyfall Part 2, there's a scene which is set in I'd seen a clip of it before on something, whatever it was, and it was set World War II, similar of course to The Empty Child in Series 1, so there was great echoes of that, but this was set in Paris, so it looked slightly different, but as soon as I saw that I thought, love this. This isn't so much set on other planets as set in different earlier times. So kind of different. That's what's different about it, I think, but still loved it. There's an episode here, Praxeus. Boy, that episode. in the great tradition of Doctor Who making you hide behind the sofa when you were a kid, that certainly makes me look away. It's almost too good. It's well done. It's too well done. If you've seen it, you'll know exactly what I mean. Oh, that thing. Oh, crikey. It makes my flesh creep. But that's what's so great about it. Can You Hear Me should have been outstanding. But it wasn't. Don't know why. It just didn't click like that. But it is a brilliant episode. It's one of my favourites. But yeah, not one single episode I do not like on here. They're all brilliant. All 10 of them. So, yeah, Series 12 carries on where basically Series 11 left off. So, loved it. Yeah. That's just brilliant. Now, we come up to, yeah. Now, of course, we come up to the final series for Jodie, Series 13. Of course, made just after the events, or during almost the events of 2020. So it's a miracle that this even happened, but thankfully it did. But this was the first serial I think they'd done. So this is a serial, not a series. A 6-chapter masterpiece as far as I'm concerned. I absolutely loved it. Now earlier on, in the other video I think, I spoke about the Weeping Angels. Because I hadn't watched Doctor Who for so long, well, not since, I turned my back on it basically in Series 2, and Series 3 was only a much later edition, which I only just got recently. I missed out on the Weeping Angels. So I was hoping that the Weeping Angels would be in Jodie's last series, and they were. And, well, I frankly got, again, that makes it easy to pick out the outstanding episode for this series. Village of the Angels. One of the greatest Doctor Who episodes I've ever seen. The cliffhanger is amazing. But yeah, 6 chapters. Loved them all, brilliant, with a great villain in Swarm, excellent Doctor Who villain, loved it. So yeah, and this for me, in classic Who, the 2 serials which I think are the greatest ever are Genesis of the Daleks and The Caves of Androzani. For me, this is one of the third greatest. This is the third greatest serial. It's not in Classic Who, of course, it's in New Who. But that's how much I love this. So for me, yeah, this is a 6-chapter, really, masterpiece. I just absolutely loved it. It had everything for me. So she really, her last series really helped her, not bow out easily, because she still had a few more specials to do, but it was the last series left it on a high, massive high. So the last series she did is outstanding. So yeah, absolutely love this. So the only other things, the other ones of course that she did, of course, were all the specials. Oh, beg your pardon, not that one. Yeah, that's coming in another video. But yeah, Love Resolution, that was special after Series 11. Loved it, brilliant. Yeah, this was bringing to do with the Daleks. So yeah, I did love this, and also Ryan's father comes back into the picture, so that really sets up some great drama. So yeah, I absolutely love this. So next up, yeah, the special, the New Year's Day special, I do believe, after Series 12. This is my favourite Doctor Who special. I absolutely love this. I've seen it many, many times. So yeah, I absolutely, yeah, massive fan of this. I think definitely the best one she did for me. Thing is, the cliffhanger, the end of Series 12. Hope this is not a spoiler, but yeah, the end of Series 12 just ends on such a great note. It's almost really a cliffhanger ending, and it leads brilliantly into this. So I just loved the way they did that, and so yeah, definitely my favourite Doctor Who special of all that Jodie did. After that comes her two penultimate ones. Eve of the Daleks, I found these two characters extremely annoying. I did not like them, so that really spoilt Eve of the Daleks for me. But it does mean the story's pretty good, actually. I mean, the way it begins and all that. If you haven't seen it, I won't say anything. But, yeah. Eve of the Daleks is alright, but I can skip through it pretty quickly because I don't like them two. But, I'm not saying it's poor, it's not. It's really decent, but they ruined it for me almost, so at least I can skip through it pretty quickly. But it's alright, you know, I do like it. It's a decent special. Legend of the Sea Devils is just brilliant. I love this. It's funny, I thought it would be the other way around. I'd love that one, I wouldn't like this one. Or I would think, no, this is okay, but I think I've got a thing for ancient China as well, because that's partly what I love about this. But yeah, Legend of the Sea Devils, it's got really everything. It's different, it's a decent storyline, and I did love it. The only sad thing for me is that it was Jodie's penultimate story. So yeah, there is that one. And of course, finally, The Power of the Doctor. Well, what can I say about this? Absolutely brilliant. A little bittersweet, because of course it was her last one. But what a way to bow out. I absolutely love this. Yeah. I don't really need to take it out of the no, I don't really need to take it out of the case. Yeah, but I absolutely loved The Power of the Doctor. The only thing I will say is about the ending is that it's not how I wanted it to be. I wanted it to go straight into the new Doctor, who of course was Ncuti Gatwa, but it didn't do that. But that didn't ruin it for me. I just knew that that would mean that the next few that they did before the next series would not feature performers that I would want to look at again. So, well, but that's what I've talked about in another video. But apart from that, loved this, phenomenal. Bit sad to see Jodie go, but she gave Doctor Who back to me as far as I'm concerned. So absolutely loved it, and many thanks to Jodie, and I hope she goes on to bigger and much bigger and, you know, better things. You know, I just wish her greatness. I just wish her all the best. So and I do hope I get to meet her one day. It would be really great. But yeah, that's really it for New Who. The only other thing I did get was this, because I frankly wanted everything to do with her, but I got this as well. I did get Series 10, but I didn't think it was that good. There's only a few episodes on there that I did like, and I traded it, and that wasn't enough to keep it. But this I got because it's Jodie Whittaker's introduction, and I wanted everything to do with her. So I did get it quite late after I got Series 10, 11 and 12 actually. But yeah, I wanted to see Jodie's introduction. But this was actually pretty good, so I'm glad I got it. But anyway, yeah, for me, for New Who, Jodie Whittaker's era here is the best. I absolutely loved it, and it stands out for me. And for anyone who, you know, criticises it, you know, the scripts weren't up to scratch and all the rest of it, for me, that's absolute rubbish. For me, Jodie Whittaker was brilliant. The scripts were great, and the stories were good. There's not one that let me down. So don't, you know, I just choose to ignore all that. But for me, yeah, I'll miss her. But it's Ncuti Gatwa's turn now, so I wish him all the best, and hopefully, I'm sure he'll carry on the greatness. So yeah, thanks very much. See ya. Bye.